Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
All right, I got a question for you guys. Why don't fish watch the March Madness basketball tournament? Well, it's because they're afraid of nets, of course. Well, all right, let's get on with this week's Big Old Fish, and we start out with Scott Elias. Now, Scott is pictured here with two crappies that measured in at 13 and 14 inches, respectively. And there was really no other information given but 13, 14 inches, crappies? Of course those are big old fish, Scott. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Nora Jansen. Now, she was fishing on an Oneida County lake when she pulled this huge 14 and a quarter inch crappie up all by herself. Now, it goes on to mention that it was caught on a tip-up using a medium shiner. Well, 15 and a quarter inches, crappie? Yeah, you know what I'm going to say, Nora. That is, in fact, one big old fish. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. And finally, on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Ben Marquardt. Now, it seems like he's had a bunch of success this year. He sent a few pictures in. And he says that this 48-inch Goliath, which is a muskie, by the way, hit a sucker minnow below a tip-up. And after many runs, he was able to land her, measure, and get a quick picture before a very successful release. Well, that's awesome. Let that fish go to fight another day. And let's just face it, 48 inches, muskie. Yeah, Ben, you know what I'm going to say. That is one big old fish. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Norling Taxidermy fish mount is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.